Hello, Brigadiers and Brigadettes and hockey fans alike. This is your captain speaking. Welcome to my channel. Now let's jump into some hockey content. Hello everybody, happy Saturday. Welcome to the Truth or Drink edition, hockey edition, but it'll also be personal questions, which we'll be doing today. If you're new, please make sure to subscribe, and then if you like this video, give it a like. So, with that being said, we're just going to jump on in. So the premise here is obviously that I will be asked a question, or there will be a statement made, and I either tell the truth and talk about it, or I drink because I don't want to. So the first question is, which one is better, Austin Matthews or Connor McDavid? And you know, I can't really deal with all these Canadian fans, so I'm just going to have to take a drink. Whiskey and Coke today. Not sure if YouTube will get mad about that, but we'll see. And then the second question will be, have you ever had a secret relationship? That is going to be a yes for me. Scandalous, I guess. In high school, I had a girlfriend, and it was a terrible relationship, and she was really manipulative. And my wife now, we were really close, and we never were like physically intimate or anything like that, but we just emotionally, I guess if you want to call it that, just very close. We would hang out after school and stuff. She didn't know about it, my ex-girlfriend at the time, because she would have, obviously been crazy, but yeah, it's not one of those deals where it was, she was no, she was crazy, and she just did a lot of awful things in our relationship. So yes, I did have a secret relationship with my wife, and yeah, that's a story there. It's kind of a long story. We'll have to do a breakdown of it one day. The third question, be a Caps or Pens fan or drink. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a drink for that. And by the way, almost all of these questions are from people that submitted it on Instagram or in the comments down below from our previous video. So, if you want to do this again, we can, and you can ask questions. I will gladly answer your questions. Worst trade the Blue Jackets have ever made. Oh, I can't even get into this. I'm sorry. And I hope that this isn't too bad in the mic. I apologize for the slurping / gargling. I'm trying to figure out how to get a good angle here. The next question. What's the worst date I've ever been on? Actually, it was with my wife. I know. I already told her I was going to say this, but it's alright. She's not mad. So the first date we went on, we hadn't seen each other in almost 2 years. We had been friends talking during that time, and things got complicated. My ex was crazy, blah, blah, blah. So we didn't really talk as much. And then finally, for the first time in a year and a half, we saw each other in person after I had broke up with my ex, who still harassed me while we were broken up and all that. But anyway, I take my wife now to the drive-in, and I know that seems like a weird thing to do if it's your first date for some people, but she trusted me. We had been friends, all that. It was a good deal. So we go there, and she is so nervous the whole time that I'm just I don't think I'm going to get a second date, because it was a terrible experience for her. She was super quiet. But then after that, she was I had the best time of my life. Sorry, I was so nervous. So the rest is history there. What team do I think needs a rebuild the most? Don't get mad at me when I say this, the fans of this team, okay? The team that I think needs a rebuild the most are the Nashville Predators. And here's why. And I have nothing against Nashville. I like the Smashville mindset. I like the fans. They're very supportive. But, it's just when I think of a team in limbo, and it's just okay, this team is right dead even, dead center, all that good stuff. They're not going to contend for a cup, but they're not going to be a bad team. I think of the Nashville Predators. They're completely average, which they've got some good players, but it's just not clicking. They're probably going to make the playoffs this year, but they're not going to make any noise. If I looked at a team the most and said this team absolutely has to do a rebuild, I'd probably say the Predators. And again, Predators fans, nothing against you. I hope you get to hoist the cup one day. I was rooting for you so hard against Pittsburgh Penguins in the whatever. I always get those mixed up, but I think it was a 2017 Stanley Cup final. So yeah, nothing against Predators, but I think they're the team that most likely needs a rebuild. Do you ever wish you had picked more successful teams to root for? Vegas, Tampa Bay, Toronto. No, I just wish my teams were more successful. I've really been into hockey crazy hard for 2 years. I've been hard into the game, or I've been like pretty in depth into the game for about 5 years. So, I mean, I haven't really been rewarded a lot in that time where I got back into the game. Um, I do wish my teams were more successful, but I don't wish I had picked other teams. I love my teams for a reason, and even though I want to pull my hair out this season for the Blue Jackets, I still love the team. Next question. Did you ever drink before 21? And again, I'm not condoning underage drinking, but I'm going to have to tell the truth here. Truth is yes. And if my family sees this, I apologize. I had my first drink. It was a Coors Light when I was 9 and didn't like it. But yes, that I did drink before 21. So there you go. I had a beer at 9. So that's crazy. Do you think the Blue Jackets need to enter a rebuild? I want to drink on this question so bad. But here's my honest opinion. I think run it back next year, try to rebuild, figure out what's going on here. Not like a rebuild, but retool, things like that. And then see what we have next year. If next year's another bad year, tear it down all the way. We're going to do a complete rebuild. That's my honest opinion. It may not be a popular opinion, but I think that's what needs to happen. Which team's the most disappointing this season? I want to drink bad to this one too, but I'm going to be honest. I think it's the Calgary Flames. And I know people are probably going to say, oh, BJB, you're dogging on them because you're a Canucks fan. That's not true. In fact, I think in one of my older videos, I have no idea which video it was, I said that Calgary should finish top 3 in the division this year for the Canadian division. There's no reason with the talent they have on the roster that they should be like 6th in the division. I think they're 6th. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why it's not working out there. But again, there is no reason why the Flames shouldn't have been a playoff team this year. And they might make a push. But at this point, the chances are getting lower and lower. So, I'm going to say Calgary's been the most disappointing team in the NHL. My opinion, again, opinions are opinions, not facts. You have yours as well. Let me know down in the comments below what team you think has been the most disappointing this year. Will the Blue Jackets get 25 wins? They would need 10 in their last 14 games left. No, we're not going to. And that's crazy because I would have said at the beginning of the season 25 wins would have been a lock for us. We would have absolutely got 25. No big deal. Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. We would have had a bunch of overtime losses that would have given us points there too. But no, we're not going to get to 25 points, I don't think. I just hope we get to 20. And just figure it out from there. And it kind of stinks because it's been a little bit of a more disappointing season. Married an older woman. Yes, I did. She's 45. It's no big deal. It's not as old as you think. No, I'm kidding. She is 21. She's about to turn 22 in May. So yes, I did marry an older woman. She said that she would never date anybody younger, but I came along and I'm pretty much everything she said she would never date. She actually hated me when we first started talking in high school. She thought I was a dumb jock. A little bit of truth in that statement, or a lot of truth, probably depending on who you ask, especially if you ask her. But one thing she loved about me was I was just really nice. I think that sometimes I come off as kind of confrontational, but I think especially with the people that I like and get along with, I can be a very nice person. Bubbly, you could probably even use that word. So I don't know, I think that's kind of what attracted me to her. The next question is, your wife's not actually real. Yeah, no, she's real. Like, I've got the wedding ring, I've got photos, I've got multiple people before COVID hit where we had our wedding to say that she's real. She's just very camera shy. She's actually got an art account that has like 10,000. Oh, sorry. Something happened to where Instagram shut it down, but she's rebuilding it. But she had an Instagram account that at one point actually had 20,000 followers. So she's very talented. She's just very much a behind the scenes type person where I'm up front. I've been on TV before, stuff like that. It's just totally different. Actually, there's a photo of us up here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but yeah, so she is real. There's a photo of us. I've got tons of photos in my wallet, stuff like that. So she's actually real. She's not fake. I'm going to see if one day we can get her on here. And we'll see how it goes. I'm going to actually take a drink right now, just because I'm thirsty. I haven't had anything to eat today, so this might hit me pretty fast. Okay, the next question. We only have 2 more. I apologize. I probably should have made it longer, but I wasn't sure how long this one would go. So we've only got 2 more. You hate your teams. Um, no, I don't hate my teams. I, maybe I do hate my teams. Okay, maybe I do, but I love them at the same time. It's a love-hate relationship. It's very much like a terrible marriage that I give everything I have, and then they just sometimes they just throw out an egg for me, something like that. And yeah, it's I hate my teams. Yeah, I do, but I love them at the same time, so it's no big deal. Like I hate what they do to me, but I also love the feeling they give me whenever we win important games. Like Vancouver had me ecstatic last year. Ecstatic, I think is what it is. So Vancouver really had me on the edge of my seat last year. I really do think we would have beat Dallas in the conference finals. Just saying, I think we would have done it. I don't think we would have beat Tampa Bay, but we would have beat Dallas, I think. And then sorry, I missed a question. So, did you drink before 21? There was another question similar to that. I did. And what happened was my friend's dad had a massive freezer. And again, I do not condone underage drinking. But around the time we were 15, we just started stealing from his freezer and the alcohol. And his grandparents lived on the same property. And we would go out and sneak out onto their patio on the second floor and we would drink, because it's kind of crazy to describe, but they had like a guest bedroom that had like a couch, a bed, or two beds, stuff like that. So we'd hang out there and sneak up there. Nobody would know because we'd go there late at night. So yes, again, I don't condone underage drinking, but yes, it was kind of a common thing by 15. And again, don't do it. It's not worth it. It's dumb. You're young. Don't make the dumb decisions. I've hit that. I'm young. I'm dumb. I make dumb decisions now, but really don't do it at all. Wait till you're 21. Be responsible. And then the final question, let me pull it up here because I seem to... What's your least favorite family member? I can't do that. It's not anybody close to me. It is a distant relative, but whenever I have to hear about them, I can't stand them. Whenever I have to talk to them, I can't stand them. And they just drive me up the wall. And it's whatever, but, I'm going to have to drink because I can't tell anybody. If my family sees this, it's going to be a whole ruckus. Like, we've got family holidays and stuff like that. And I will say it is... No, I can't say it, but yeah, it's a distant relative, nothing to worry about. So I'll just drink to that, and then we will wrap up this video. So let's give it a drink. I don't think it was too crazy of a video here, but we can do it again if you'd like. So that was our Truth or Drink edition. You can ask hockey questions, you can ask things related to my personal life, my past, all that stuff, if you're interested. Also, please make sure to subscribe if you have not, and you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up. Everybody, stay safe, have a great day, and stay away from COVID, alright? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes, and hockey fans in general. This is your captain signing off. Have a great week.